Hey guys, my name is Joe and I'm a GEARUP tutor at the Valle Middle, and today I'm going to give you a small tutorial. We're going to go over solving equations and inequalities, and today's concept is multi-step inequalities. Let's take this inequality for example. 8x minus 5 times parentheses 4x plus 1 close parentheses is greater than or equal to negative 1 plus 2 times parentheses 4x minus 3 close parentheses. First things first, you want to distribute the parentheses to simplify the equation. So you write 8x and negative 5 times 4x would give you negative 20x, and negative 5 times 1 will give you negative 5. It's greater than or equal to negative 1, and you add 2 times 4x gives you 8x, and 2 times negative 3 gives you negative 6. From here, we could combine like terms. We got 2x terms on the left and regular terms on the right. So 8x minus 20x will give you negative 12x. Minus 5 is greater than or equal to negative 1. Minus 6 is negative 7. And you add the 8x. What you want to do is isolate the x. So let's try isolating the x on the left side. So to get rid of the x on the right side, we would subtract 8x from both sides. We're left with negative 20x minus 5 is greater than or equal to negative 7. So let's keep trying to isolate that x. So we add 5 to both sides, and we get negative 20x is greater than or equal to negative 2. Here's where it can get a bit tricky. The next step is to divide by negative 20 on both sides. One thing you need to remember is when you multiply or divide by a negative number to both sides, you have to flip the inequality. So instead of being greater than or equal to, it becomes less than or equal to. From here, you could just proceed as usual. You have negative 20x divided by negative 20 and negative 2 divided by negative 20, which gives us x is less than or equal to 1 over 10. To write this in interval notation, you have to say since x is less than or equal to 1 over 10, it goes from negative infinity all the way to 1 over 10, and it includes 1 over 10. And to draw this out on a number line, you want to put the dot right on 1 over 10 and everything to the left of the number line. To recap, when you want to solve a multi-step inequality, you have to simplify the inequality by distributing the values in the parentheses and combining like terms. Then you isolate the x on one side by either addition or subtraction, or by multiplication and division. And one key step is to flip the inequality if you are multiplying or dividing a negative number on both sides. You could always go to tutor.com for help or ask your teacher. Alright guys, stay safe and I hope you learned something today.